Morgue stories, let's hit it. So we have a story here written in by somebody that runs a morgue, of course. And so he's experienced a lot of things that happened to him in the crematorium. And one such instance happened in 2012. Following a service for a very large man, the man weighed roughly 375 pounds. He got the retort, or cremation chamber, preheated while his wife set up a movie so he could watch while the man was being cremated. He used the elevating platform and slid the man in, closed the door of the retort, and afterwards he just went and sat down. About 5 minutes later, after he shut the retort, he heard a thump. Neither he or his wife paid much mind to it for a few moments, and then there was another and another. They stood up, worried that the man may have had a pacemaker still inside of him, but most of his organs were actually removed, so it was very unlikely that that happened. The thumping and thudding became more hurried. They looked through the front window of the retort, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The man inside was flailing about. Both his arms and legs were bouncing around like he was in extreme pain. Now, it's not odd to see body parts moving on someone, especially when you're being cremated, because as you can imagine, that heat and the removal of liquid and things like that are going to make your arms flail or move and things of that nature. As the limbs are being broken down, they will contract and tendons will actually snap, but this was most decidedly not that. The man's fingers were balled up in fists as they were banging against the windows. Legs seemed to be kicking downward as if to get out, and the man's mouth was opened, and the first groans began emanating from within, then screams. There's no way, absolutely no way whatsoever that this could have actually happened, or that this man could have actually been alive. It happened because somebody wrote about it. But for at least 20 seconds after they had placed the man in the retort or the cremation chamber, the man inside the chamber screamed and flailed, and his arms and legs went all about.